Hammered for days over its lack of Ebola leadership, the White House is confident a remedy is now in place.
We've got an all-hands-on-deck approach across government to make sure that we are keeping the American people safe.
The latest hands on deck, Ron Klain, tapped to become the president's Ebola response coordinator. A former chief of staff to both Vice Presidents Joe Biden and Al Gore, Klain was made famous during the 2000 election recount and the film that followed.
Mr. Vice President, our battle is not yet done.
But Klain has no medical experience.
What does Ron Klain know about Ebola?
What we were looking for is not an Ebola expert, but rather an implementation expert.
Republicans were quick to pounce.
I'm not sure what appointing someone that has no experience in health care or public health administration is going to do to help stem the tide of Ebola in West Africa and protect the public health of Americans here at home.
Aides say Klain is no all-powerful czar. He'll report to National Security Advisor Susan Rice and Counterterrorism Advisor Lisa Monaco, who answer to the president. Earlier this week, the White House insisted Monaco could handle the task of being the Ebola point person.
She can do that and Ebola.
She is a highly capable individual who can fulfill her responsibilities.
One day later, the president changed course.
It may be appropriate for me to appoint an additional person.
And more shifts could come. Pressure is building on the administration to reconsider a travel ban on flights from West Africa.
I believe it is the right policy to ban air travel from countries that have been hit hardest by the Ebola outbreak.
Endangered Democratic Senator Kay Hagan broke from the president in calling for travel restrictions, with the president indicating he's listening.
I don't have a philosophical objection necessarily to a travel ban.
The White House is no longer knocking it down.
It's an option that will continue to be on the table.